Any advice or information on this website is general advice only. It does not take into account your personal circumstances. Please do not trade or invest based solely on this information. By viewing any material or using the information within this site, you agree that it is general education material and you will not hold any person or entity responsible for loss or damages resulting from the content or general advice provided here by bodies and wicks. Its employees, directors, or fellow members, futures, options, and spot currency trading have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets, as well as Forex. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy, sell, trade futures, spot Forex, CFDs, options, or other financial products. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed in any material on this website. The past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Buddies and Wicks, buddies and Wicks. Sorry, I didn't have time to make a fancy little opening. It takes a little bit of time to do that, but some things I wanted to go over in the Forex realm tonight really quickly. It is 11:20 p.m. Central Time, so that would be 12:20 a.m. New York time. So which means the Asian session has just not Asian session. Hello, Asian session has just ended. But the European session is just now beginning. There is one call I have made and one call from a not Trading View, Telegram. Both start with T's. All right, give me a break here, people. It's getting late. Anyways, first I'll start with the Telegram signal that I got here. I think that's a little bit too much, but I'll provide it anyway, and we'll see if it happens in the morning. All right, so we do have GU. We have cable here, right? So what they have called is, well, here I'll actually go to what actually published to see what they called. They called the short around 1.3371, stop loss 1.3460. To me, that is a huge stop loss. I don't like anything over than 30 pips. That is about an 80 pip stop loss. Take profits they have are 3340, take profit 330, and then take profit 3270. I put in my own take profit at 33120. The reason I put my own take profit at 33120 is because that is the mark of the previous daily low. If there is going to be a take profit, it is probably going to be at the previous daily low because that's what it likes to do. That's what it's, if you look at days in general, if we just go to a daily chart, I've mentioned this plenty of times before. Sorry, there's so many lines on my chart is because I like to mark out key levels and keep them there until they're no longer relevant. I think these two I can probably take off. These are old. I usually keep in daily highs and daily lows because price likes to hang around at those points. If you look at previous daily highs and daily lows, as you can see, what they like to do is take each other out. So you see daily low here, and then the high is here. Well, what happened? It took out the high. Well, after it took out the high, what did it do? It took out the low. What happened after it took out the low? It took out the high. Well, what did happen after it took out the high? It took out another high. What happened if I took out the high and then it took out a low, right? And a really, really low. What happened? Did it take out a high or a low after that? Nope. Here was a very rare occasion that we don't have anything that was taken out. What happened to that? It took out a high. What happened to that? It took out a low. That is just the low for today, actually. not even going into tomorrow, so it still has a chance to come back and even take out that low. But with the way that the dollar has been trending, right? It's been slowly but surely been trending up. I know a lot of people are eyeing this 9.150 level for some reason. I don't think it's gonna skyrocket that high, but I do think it's probably at least gonna break these two equal highs, right? Which should give some leeway for foreign currency to break down, right? It should break some foreign currency to break down. Now it called for I think it was 7710. That's if you got in on the spread right at 7710. If you put it in like trading view, I think with the spread that comes out to what this is 33694 or whatever. So that's why I have that there. I have that in there for the spread. All right, that is the call that came from a Telegram provider. Telegram provider is currency slash SPX FX Pro Signals. So if you want to look them up, maybe I'll share the link. I know I used to do reviews on those. This will be a short review on that one, and we will see what happens in the morning, if not very soon. Now here is the one that I have called, and I took a good long look and hard look at this, and the way I determined this one is a EURUSD. Let me get rid of some of this clutter here. This is just for notation purposes. I saw this and I saw this huge drop, right? And so I'm looking, even though it had been trending slightly downward, right? And then we had this huge drop basically yesterday. I didn't think it was going to have quite that big of a drop today, but so I did actually mark out two take profit levels just for that sake. And so my call was basically you have these 2 4 hour they're very solid, very solid candles, right? Barely no wicks on them at all, right? So these are very good order blocks. Something like this where price is just there's no hardly any wicks on them at all. These are good solid order blocks. So usually when price runs into these, it usually bounces off of them like a basketball, right? So and it looks like that is what has happened. I actually jumped in a little bit too early whenever I saw this, well, because I wanted to give a little bit of leeway just in case it didn't get actually into that trade. So I jumped in a little early. This is my actual opening for the trade, I want to say, or maybe that's when I gave it. I'll have to double look and see. 20961 was. Yep, 20961. But I mean, if I was to tell people to jump in, I would say jump in at 2100, which I think that's exactly what it hit, if I'm not mistaken. What is the high on this? 2104, almost by 4 pipettes is exactly what it hit at. So, yeah, I should have waited just a little bit longer. But hey, what was it? 4 pips. Yeah, I'm not complaining about 4 pips. I gave it this much room as far as a stop loss is concerned, and I gave it the room of both of these candles, right? Which just so happened to be about 32 pips. That's exactly about where I like it. Anywhere between 30 35 pips is a stop loss. Perfect for me. And it's almost about a 2-to-1 ratio because looks like what is the pips? It doesn't really say how many pips there are. For some reason, it just says 1 point. I think it's 85. But if we want to actually measure out the pips here, and I put both of these on Trading View. What I like to do is I like to do the date and price range. If we want to start here and we want to go down here, about 60 pips, right? If we want to go to this second daily low, so I'm aiming for this second daily low as my main take profit. First take profit is around here, about 40 pips. So you definitely have more than a 1-to-1 on your first take profit, and that's just because you're aiming for this low. If you're aiming for your second low, then it would be right around here, which would be about 60 pips. So I have both of those trades going. This one I said I called on my own. Again, just because of the solidness of this bearish order block here. Also, if we want to get into the 1 hour, I still think it has the potential to get a little bit higher. Here is the bottom of the Asian range from yesterday, and I think the top of it was, of course, a little bit above here. Generally, the Asian range can play a factor when it comes to setups, especially when it comes. Actually, it looks like this Asian range might even come into more of a factor. This about 21040. Either that or somewhere in between there and then the bottom of this solid, or not really solid, has a little bit of a wick on it, but a solid green candle here, which comes out to 21012, or sorry, no, 21096. So that's about a 5 pip difference in between there and there. I want to say not too big of a difference. So if we want to measure from here down to, there's a 3 pip difference to yesterday's Asian low and the previous day's Asian low, about 6 pip difference. So I think somewhere in there is actually the good strike zone. But who knows? The actual good strike zone may have actually already happened, and that's why it's on its way down. Because, like I said, the European session is already started, and if it's already started yesterday, it took a while for it to get up, and then to hit there. Well, I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, it's kind of started. It's not really started. Still got about 20-30 minutes left, because usually about midnight is when, anywhere between midnight and 2 is when the European session gets going. The British session usually gets going between 2 and 4. But I think if it hit if it's already hit the level I thought it was going to hit, and it's already started backtracking, I think that's a good sign. But then again, I still think it has a potential to pull up just a little bit more and then go down, because I think what's going to happen now is people are seeing this as resistance, right? And so they're selling. They're going to put their stop loss like right here, right? And then usually what smart money does is it will backtrack, take out those people, and then continue on. So that's what I still see that could possibly happen. So that's just my 2 cents on that. That's just what I wanted to share with you guys really quick, and throw this out there and see what you guys think. All right. So thank you guys for watching this, and we will have to see what happens in the morning, and I may wake up in a couple hours and give you guys an update. So thanks a lot for watching, and for watching my channel, Bodies and Wicks. If you do like my work, and you're always more than welcome to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you could, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. More people are apt to watch a video that has a like on it versus if they don't have a like. There's plenty of stuff in my descriptions about how to sign up for different things and earn free money, basically, if you've never used certain services such as Acorns, Stash, Robinhood. There's a new broker that I'm partnered with called MogaFX that's offering $50 free as long as you sign up as a VIP member, and you at least trade 20 lots. They're going to give you 50 free bucks. I mean, if you're trading anyway, and you might as well give it a try, get 50 free bucks. Why not? Also, become a Pi member, where you can mine crypto just from your phone. It doesn't have any value right now, but that's kind of the whole point. They have 10 million users that are on this thing. So once enough people start getting familiar with it, then it eventually becomes something. Anyways, there's tons of stuff that's in the description of my videos that you can sign up for, and have a way to potentially earn money. I also have videos on all these things too, so check out my video library if you want. But right now I'm just going over a quick what I think is possibly going to happen between fiber and cable, the two most prominently traded pairs in the forex world. So who doesn't want to hear about them, right? I would give you an update on some other things, but I really don't have time. I think gold's going to go up. I think NASDAQ is going to go up. How about that? Those are the two quick ones I can give you. Don't really have much on that, but maybe I'll give an update in the morning as well. But just always to remember to wear your pants.